Like that's exactly what I wanted to say. Like the way Mode wants future to be is no one works.
There's no humans in it.
Yeah,
it's just Mode and a bunch of robots.
It's just AI is just doing everything. We're just there chilling, No,
the robots let us to do stuff.
Yeah.
The robot asks us to, but look, if technology can do stuff better, like, why not let it use it? Like, look, what about phones? We all use phones. It's the same stuff.
But my question is then, like, let's say you take labor away.
Yeah, phones didn't replace anyone.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, if you take away labor, let's say, like, I'm gonna speak from my perspective. If you take away cooking, what am I gonna do? What are the labor people gonna do?
Yeah, what about architecture? What about design?
What they gonna do?
No, okay, look, of course phones replaced labor. You're saying they didn't replace labor. Look, for example, how many things phones combined into one. They're no longer obsolete. For example, like CD players and stuff like that. They're obsolete, so that company is no longer making them. Those people lost all their jobs because of a device.
There was never somebody who would be there and be like, okay, you tell me what you want to say to Dovis, and I'll go tell them. This is a message.
Yeah, there was. Back in the day, before pigeons.
Back in the day, yeah.
In the 1980s? No.
Yeah, that was a job.
In Stone Age times, yeah.
In Stone Age times.
I wouldn't live in a. I mean, I would maybe rent one, but I wouldn't buy a 3D printed house.
This obviously will not be.
I'm all down for AI and all that, but because I am, because I'm working hard myself.
Yeah.
I don't want AI to take over my job. Like I fully don't agree with that. Like,
I don't want AI to take over my job either.
Because probably they could do it, just as good as I can.
Yeah.
But what am I gonna do then? Like what's my job gonna be then?
You have to start questioning what makes us human.
Well, then nothing makes us human then anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that's a point where there's still going to be stuff where, for example, like AI, like for example, my profession, like AI photography and videos, AI can do that. But whenever you watch that stuff, you can tell that it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like it lacks the creativity of it. So I think there's always still going to be like, look, this is not something that we can choose or not. I think AI will move forward, and yes, we're probably going to end up losing a lot of jobs because of that. Look, we have like kitchen bots now. They're fully working now. They can go cook whatever you want.
Look, I watched it. I watched it. It's never gonna get to the point where they
go to a shop.
No, it's never gonna get to the point where, like, in a restaurant, you're gonna have full team of robot chefs. Like,
I think it will.
No, it's impossible, dude. It's impossible. I'm telling you right now, man.
Why not?
I've done it for 5 years. It's impossible because a robot can only be in one place.
But you're talking now. I'm talking future. Have you not seen what DARPA's been making? Robots that can open the door and jump out the windows?
Future where we won't see it, then yes.
Oh, I think we'll see that.
Nah, I don't
I'm
think
with you, Dovis. I'm with you, mate.
I don't think.
You don't think?
I don't think we'll see
a future.
I think you think stuff is way more further along than it is.
We have robotic waitress already in China.
I'm not saying that we can't do it. I think there is 100% the tech there. I think, will it be implemented into normal everyday society? No.
You think it's gonna be like a thing where, like, for example, that starts off and you have like robot chefs and people will choose not to go because I don't want no robot cooking my food?
No, it'll be like cat cafes. It'll be like pay £20 and come to a robot cafe. Everything you eat is nobody is here. That's what it will be.
I don't know. Like when
that's how it'll start.
When I go to a restaurant, if I go to a fancy restaurant, I go to there to enjoy the artistic side as well.
The art, exactly.
Yes.
It's not
no 100%. But I think like that's a good idea. Like it'll be like a show where like come to this restaurant and everything is done by robots.
Yeah.
But that could be a slippery slope. A start where it starts making a lot of money.
I think like
corporations.
The places that could do really well with like
McDonald's.
Robotic things. It's like McDonald's, KFC, all of that. But
fast food where it needs to be fast.
But like fine dining, we ain't gonna see it in our time.
I don't think the want is there. I don't think people want fine dining to be like that. That's the whole point of going. Right?
Yeah. No, I don't think it's what people want. I think it's what corporations want in terms of like, making real money, where you can have, a chain open 24 hours, which employees don't have to change, and robots plugged in a socket, and you can just run 24 hours with no nothing. I think like, but
I
like,
kind of
that's a really good point.
I
Fast
don't
food,
want that to happen,
yeah.
because of jobs.
But I think you will, like, because don't you feel like McDonald's already kind of semi, like it's like semi, like it's everything's very automized up there. You know, everything's hanging, everything's very easy. Boom, boom, press, boom, done. You know, so I think it's very short gap where like you won't need that person with those hands to push things into place and press things. I think that's not that far off. Like for fast food anyways.
I don't know, I just think the morality, I just think because McDonald's do a lot with training people up and they hire a lot of people, you know. I don't think
but they still introduced they introduced the checkout points, aren't they? Where you can order your food no longer with a person, and those screens and they work really well.
That's not replacing, I wouldn't say that's replacing
the problem I see with like robots and stuff, man, they will get more quickly worn out than people.
I would disagree. I would disagree with that.
Quite opposite, I think.
Yeah.
No,
You can't do a 48-hour shift without taking a little nap, but a robot can.
Robot could.
Easily. But it can do like a month without like needing some oiling on the joints.
you reckon working with
Yeah,
grease?
easily.
No chance. Working with grease and you're gonna work for a month straight?
Yeah, but what if they were
Yeah.
clean? They were cleaned like every week or something.
Because
no.
I worked with ovens like Rationales, which is very robotic ovens. But you still gotta clean it every day.
No, not necessarily. Like, look, and I think like some of that maintenance will have to happen. For example, we have robots. Like, good example, like Jaguar and Land Rover robots. All those cars, you know, the main big heavy bits are built by robots, and then there's people who do all the delicate stuff, like, you know, the cabling and like putting the rivets and stuff. But big boy jobs all done by robots up there, and they have a whole team, which what my cousin does is the engineer who goes and looks after them. Because once in a while they need maintenance or they break down. So I think it's a very similar idea that people will still be somewhat involved to it, like, you know, just to make sure, you know.
All right,
because look,
okay, let me ask you a question. And if it becomes a normality, in restaurants, everyone is a robot. All the staff are robots.
Mm-hmm.
Would you enjoy that? But think about it like, not that it's like the first time you're doing it, but it's a norm. Would you be enjoying to go to the restaurant?
Yeah, would
like restaurant, like your restaurant kind of thing.
No, just in general, just like...
I would enjoy it more.
No, but if it was a norm already, not for the first times.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a norm. Like me, I wouldn't enjoy it, because I like to have the interaction as well with the waiters.
No,
Yes.
that's why I would enjoy it more, because I hate any human interaction.
For fast food chains, I'm 100% pro, but for like restaurants...
No, I mean like restaurants. Like,
yeah.
I want humans
people to be
cook
there.
it, but I want robots... But I want my only contact to be with robots. That would be my perfect.
That's 100%. I'm down with that. Yeah,
I want you guys in the kitchen, but I don't want to talk to you. Sorry about that.
Because like big thing is like why a lot of people go to, like, why we even have open kitchens. Why that's a thing.
It's just so you feel more comfortable looking, seeing your food's made.
Open kitchens are mainly just because people like to see how their food is getting prepped.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It. I just want to see the fire on the pan.
Yeah, people just like to see that stuff, you know.
Yeah, but look, I agree with that. For example, that's why I like that whole thing idea. I like that. For example, that's why I love in spoons you can order with my phone. They implemented that app so well, and it works so well. I love that. Like, I don't want interaction whilst I'm eating food, especially when you eat food. And as soon as you put the first chicken nugget in your mouth,
everything all right with your meal.
Everything's okay, and you're like, oh, everything's good. Why do they always do that? Why do they always come when you have a full mouth of food? Everything's alright.
Just
I'm
send
eating
me a
it,
text.
so
just send me a text with a tick or a cross, and I'll be like,
you have to do a checkup.
Yeah.
But like I said, like, you know, this robot things, if it's put in place in the right places, then it's fine. Like if it's more like, you know, pubs, bistros, fast food, then yes. But like restaurants,
I think fast food would be probably the first place because they're all about automation there and quickness delivery of food. But yeah, like restaurants, no, 100%. You would want.
To be honest though, Spoons actually cooks less food than actual McDonald's.
Yeah, spoons do microwave
what
most,
do you
isn't
mean?
it?
Everything's microwaved.
Everything's and everything's come prepackaged. Just like open some sort of satchel, pour it out on the plate, toss it in the microwave, and that's it.
It's literally that. Like literally, you just.
But look,
it comes in a bag, you throw it in, and that's it.
Yeah, But it's not. People can't. I bet people still presume that they actually cook food up there. Like, it's spoons. It's so cheap. There's a reason why it's so cheap.
You want a £5 fish and chips? Like, I know that it's frozen. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're not expecting to get caught from the canal and brought it over to you.
Yeah, I'm not here for it to taste good. I'm here for it to solve my hangover.
Yeah, and then when you want to actually to go and enjoy food, you know, you make a trip out of it, make like a deal out of it. You go book a place in a nice restaurant, you dress up and you go there. Yeah, and like when last time for Jordan's birthday to your place, and you brought all these crazy things. That was like a hydrogen frozen something and broken on the plate. Can't remember what's that. Oh, it's a raspberry, I think. It was raspberry, yeah.
I want to go out for the sort of meals where somebody has to come out and explain to you what
Explain me. Give me a little lecture how this happened.
Please tell me what it is and how it was made.